Hello Nomads, and thank you so much for tuning in to this latest video, which is where I'm going to rank some stuff. So today, what am I ranking? I'm glad you asked. I'm ranking my favorite songs from this really great album from an artist named Halsey. Now, she may or may not be someone that you're familiar with. A couple years ago when I first kind of discovered her for myself, obviously I didn't discover her. She was already way popular, which my story will play out in just a moment. A little foreshadowing there for you. Anyways, I discovered her. I was listening to all this stuff, and I was really excited to play it for my daughters. I'm like, oh man, check out this new artist that I found. It's so cool. And I played it, and they're like, yeah, Dad, we know who Halsey is. Duh. So, apparently I was late to the game. She's fantastic. I particularly recommend, if you haven't seen, she performed on Saturday Night Live a couple years ago. She did a great song, and she did it while painting. It's like, it's unfair for one person to be talented in all these different areas. So anyways, I could get off talking about how much I admire her artistry and talent and all that. But we're here to talk about her album, Badlands. So before we get into that, though, real quick, let's run into the old blurb spiel. Here's where I'm going to ask you to like, comment, share, subscribe. Check out my YouTube and all other social media sites, all that stuff. I appreciate you doing that. And if you like what I'm doing here on my channel, you can always throw me a tip over on Venmo at OneManDuet. I appreciate any and all of that support. So let's roll into the old theme song and then get into the rankings. Let's rank. A band with just one dude, no reason to fret. I may pretend rock star, it states one man duets. Yeah. All right, so I picked my favorite 12 songs from this album. Now, what I would recommend, since I can't play it because, YouTube doesn't like when I play stuff that isn't mine, and rightfully so, I would recommend going on Spotify, buy this album, however you listen to music, and go through and listen to the songs that I'm talking about so that you'll have some frame of reference. Because I'm just going to talk about kind of what I heard and why I like the song. And hopefully you know them, and so it'll make sense. But if you don't, go check them out because they're really great. You won't be disappointed. All right, so let's roll in and see what's number 12, kicking off the rankings. Number 12 is this song, Coming Down. I really love the poetry of the lyrics here. She is so talented with her lyrical work, which is not typically what I pay attention to, but it did definitely jump out to me when I was listening to it. I also really like there's this like repetitive rhythm in the chorus, and it's so cool. And also the other really distinctive thing that was really neat in this song is there's this really distinctive effect on the drums. So give that a listen. All of those things make this song really cool. All right, let's check out what's at number 11. Here we go. Colors. Now, I hesitate to say, but this one might make a comeback. So anyways, the choruses in this song make the song. They are really good. And there's this really great throbbing bass line in the chorus that makes this a song that I really, really enjoy. So that's number 11. Let's check out what's going to come in at number 10. Ghost. Now this has this really weird... Anyway, you'll listen. You'll know what I'm talking about. So there's this rapid fire lyric in the verse that was one of the first things that kind of jumps out. And then she goes into this like bouncing octave melody in the choruses. It's really effective. It's really cool. So you get that nice juxtaposition of the rapid fire verse and then this kind of bouncing effect in the choruses. Really cool, really clever songwriting. I really enjoy that one. So that Ghost is number 10. Let's see what's at number 9. Number 9. New Americana. Now this one is like anthemic. You hear the chorus in particular. And it's got this nice kind of like soaring quality to it too that I really like. I'll admit this one's a bit of an earworm. Once you listen to it, it will get stuck in your head if your head is anything like my head. So, but that's in the best way. I love this song. It's really cool. So that's number 9. Let's check out what's at number 8. Now you may be like, wait a minute, I Walk the Line. Isn't that a Johnny Cash song? Yeah, it sure as heck is. When I saw the title come up, I was like, oh, she wrote a song with the same title. But then I was like, no, it is the same song. And it's so cool because really good covers, in my opinion, honor the original, but kind of are made their own by whatever artist is covering. Now, I'm not talented enough to do that. I just kind of try to cover songs and do it as well as I can. I don't know that I have some great artistic vision, but good cover artists, I think, really do. They have a very clear sense of their own artistic style, and that really comes across in this one. I so love this kind of sparse piano that's in the beginning of this song. It's so cool. So if you want to hear a song that you already know, done in a little bit of a different way, this is a great place to start with Halsey. So that was number 8. Let's check out what's at number 7. So earlier when Colors came up, I think that was maybe number 10, I said there might be a comeback, and this is because Colors Part 2. It's a really interesting continuation and play off of the original Colors. The instrumentation, in my opinion, is so much cooler in this version. It hits a lot harder. I think it's really cool. And there's more of like an atmospheric quality to the vocals. I prefer this one. Obviously, it's ranked a little bit higher than the other one. So, but such a cool artistic choice for this album, you know, to have this as like a 2-part, kind of 2 takes. So, really enjoyable. All right, let's check out what's at number 6. Haunting. Now, I think this is the one that I thought when I was about to talk about Ghost, I said there's something weird in it. Scratch that, because I was talking about this one. Ghost, Haunting, you know, honest mistake. This one has a weird effect on the vocal in the beginning. And I don't know, I'm a sucker for that kind of stuff. Like, there's something about those kind of artistic choices and things that happen that I'm instantly, like, it grabs my attention. I don't know if you're the same. I also really, really love the pre-chorus in this song. It hits really hard. It's really fantastic. So there it is, number 6, Haunting. Let's get on into the top 5 here. At number 5, we've got Strange Love. This song is really melodic. I really like it, even though there's an angry tone to this one. I think Halsey, you know, I don't know much about her personal life, or, you know, I haven't dug much into her story or any of that. But there's a couple songs where, like, she's bringing some strong emotions, some anger. And those tend to be the songs that I really like. So go figure. This is one of them, Strange Love. Really cool. Please do check this one out. It's a really fantastic song. So let's check out what's at number 4. Boom, Control. This one has such a haunting intro. You know, she has the song Haunting and Ghost on this album. She's kind of getting into some like spooky, oh, that's my next note, a very spooky vibe. Yeah. I love when she kind of leans into that. It really works. It's really super cool. And her vocal work on this is amazing. She is such a talented singer. Really enjoy that one. All right. So now let's kick off what's in the top 3. What's getting the bronze medal here at number 3? Hold Me Down. This song is super cool. That's why it's number 3. There's this sparse arrangement in the verses that allows for a lot of empty space. Again, if you've watched any of either my Listen and Reacts, or sometimes I'll talk about it in these rankings, that is such a powerful artistic choice. Musicians, and I'm guilty of this, we tend to want to fill things in with noise and notes, and, you know, we want to play. Really good musicians know when not to. And this is a fantastic example of that. And so she's doing that in the verses, which then provides the the canvas for this big change into a more frenetic chorus. So especially when you get the juxtaposition of those two things, it's such an effective songwriting and production technique, and it's done so beautifully, so adeptly here in this song. So check that out. All right, what's getting the silver medal? What's here at number 2? Gasoline. So I don't know, forgive me, there's this very distinctive Japanese instrument, and I think that's what she might have been playing or using in the beginning of this song. It's such a cool sound. It's either that instrument or something that sounds like it. Whatever it is, it's super cool, and it kicks off this song in a really fantastic way. This is another one of her angry songs, and they get me. I like them. Also, keep an ear out for there's some really fantastic, crazy layers in the chorus. Again, the production of this album is so good. Really fantastic. So let's check out what's here, what gets the gold medal, what's in the top spot, what is my favorite song from Badlands. Let's see. The Castle. So this song has such a great groove. The vocal performance, I think I've talked about it already. She is an amazing vocalist. Really showcased so well in this song. And there's a throbbing bass line in this one. You know, bass wasn't my first instrument, but it was like the first instrument that I really like focused on. So I'm a sucker for the bass. I love fat, powerful bass lines, and this song brings it in such an awesome way. So that's my rundown of my favorite songs here. Let's see. So there you go. There's the whole list, and just really fantastic. You know, this album is super cool. I highly recommend it. So yeah, there you go. I hope you will give it a listen, and let me know in the comments what you think. Do you like these songs? Do you agree with my breakdown? What are some of your favorites? I'd love to hear from you guys. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope you enjoy this album when you give it a listen. And yeah, we'll see you around for another ranking video, or hopefully you'll check out some of my cover songs here on my YouTube channel, or my blind karaoke, or my listen and react videos, all that stuff, all sorts of content here on the channel. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. Deuces! Hello Nomads, and thank you for tuning in to this video, which is a blind, no it's not. That's not what this is at all. This is not blind. This is in fact the opposite of blind. It's planned. My eyes are wide open.